can't see the morning light yet, I pray that you are there. I pray love is greater than fear.
Love is greater than, greater than, greater than fear. Love is greater than, greater than, greater than fear. Love is greater than, greater than, greater than fear. Love is greater than, greater than, greater than fear. When I can't find another way, when I don't have the words to say, I pray that you are there. I pray love is greater than fear. Love is greater than, greater than, greater than fear. Love is greater than, greater than, greater than fear. Love is greater than, greater than, greater than fear. Love is greater than, greater than, greater than fear. Love is greater than, greater than, greater than fear. Love is greater than, greater than, greater than fear. Love is greater than, greater than, greater than fear. Love is greater than, greater than, greater than fear. Love is greater than, greater than, greater than fear. Love is greater than, greater than, greater than fear. Love is greater than, greater than, greater than fear. Love is greater than, greater than, greater than fear.
Hey everyone, I'm Darren.
Hi, I'm Lenora.
I'm Leslie.
Hi, I'm Gary.
I'm Hannah.
And together, we are The Many. We sing and write songs and spend a lot of time hanging out together. We used to do that all in the same room before COVID-19. But these days, we do a lot of Zoom calls.
Darren, Leslie, and Hannah are the main singers in the group, and Hannah and Gary compose the music. I write the lyrics. But I think the truth is the lyrics really come out of our shared life together. We share what we're feeling and thinking about what's going on in our own lives and in the world, and really what God is showing us, and that I just get the privilege of translating that into words on a page. Then Gary and I also do most of the liturgy creation and other behind-the-scenes work.
And together, as the many, we've been helping folks find new ways of worship, helping people bring together their hearts and minds. We've been creating experiences at the intersection of the timeless rituals of the church with what's going on in our world and in our lives at the moment. We are very happy to be with you at this annual meeting. Throughout the week, we will be helping to lead music and worship.
I write the tunes for most of the songs we sing, and they're all pretty easy to sing along to. So you'll notice we've included lyrics for most of them on the screen, and we'd love for you to sing along, even though it might feel a little weird since we're all not in the same room. But you could think of it like you're singing along to a car radio.
We'll also have a time of prayer when we encourage you to share your own prayers in the comments. Overall, we hope you'll participate however you can, in whatever ways feel most comfortable for you. More than anything, we hope you'll come as you are and be here, knowing you are loved, and you belong.
Come, you've been wounded, oh, you've lost hope. Come, you are longing for what you do not know. Come, you hungry for justice, aching for heaven on earth. Come, you've been tossed aside, don't remember what you're worth. Come as you are, come you weary, come and lay your burdens down. Come as you are, bring your hopes, bring your doubts and your scars. Come as you are.
Join with me in these gathering words. Occasionally, we'll invite you to say, "We come as we are." Feel free to say these words of response in the comments. God, we come here with our faith and with our doubts. We come with our hopes and with our fears. We come as we are. We come in need, and we come bringing with us the needs of the world. We come as we are. No matter what we believe on any given day, at any given moment, no matter who we love, what pronouns we use, what color our skin is, what state our bank account is in, how broken we feel, what other people think of us, we come because you invited us. We come as we are. We come together, God, knowing somehow, some way, through your grace and mercy, this is holy ground.
Come, you've been cast out, oh, you've been shamed. Come, you are looking for that mystery you can't name. Come, you're crying for mercy, hoping for peace on earth. Come, you're carrying questions, all you've been so hurt. Come as you are, come you weary, come and lay your burdens down. Come as you are, bring your hopes, bring your doubts and your scars. Come as you are. Oh, you misfits and prophets, and you sinners and saints. Oh, you're broken and needy, weird and weary and faint. All who seek to simply open their eyes. All who need to find a safe place to cry. Come as you are, come you weary, come and lay your burdens down. Come as you are, bring your hopes, bring your doubts and your scars. Come as you are, come you weary, come and lay your burdens down. Come as you are, bring your hopes, bring your doubts and your scars. Come as you are. Come as you are.
Better two than one. They will have a good reward for their work. And if two lie side by side, they keep each other warm. If a person is alone, an assailant can overpower them, but two can resist. And a cord of 3 strands is not quickly snapped.
I know we've got a lot of big problems in the world these days, but I want to ignore those for a second and talk about the problem that I'm having at my house. We got a new kitty. We haven't decided on his name yet, but we've just been calling him Orange. He's a little over 4 months now, and he couldn't be any cuter. More goofy or loving or feisty, he's adorable. However, we also have another cat, Grayson, and he's only 3 years old, and we thought he could really benefit from having a companion, another kitty to play with, to run wildly through the house, and also to cuddle at night. But to Grayson, Orange is not adorable. He's an intruder. He's a threat. He terrifies him, and every time Orange gets too close, he hisses and growls. He sounds like he wants to kill him. We've been introducing Orange slowly into Grayson's life, just like all the cat literature told us to do. But it hasn't seemed to matter. Orange is a disruption in Grayson's lovely world, and no matter how much we tell him that Orange isn't a threat, Grayson doesn't seem to be listening. He looks at us as if we've betrayed his trust, and he is so disappointed in us. If Grayson could build a wall that kept Orange on one side and him on the other, let me tell you, he would, in a heartbeat. I don't know if you knew this, but humans are currently building walls at a rate perhaps unequaled in history. At least 6,000 miles in just the past 10 years. And those are simply the ones we can see. There are others, the invisible walls that run through our cities and our lives, separating us from people who don't look like us, act like us, pray like us, think like us, believe like us. But Scripture tells us in Ecclesiastes that 2 are better than 1. And a cord of 3 strands is not easily broken, essentially saying we are better together. And we all nod our heads at that and say, yeah, that's beautiful. You know, those people who are building walls, they should stop, you know. Except, I gotta say, those people are also kind of us, right? I mean, if we're being honest here. Maybe not the really big walls, but we build all kinds of little ones every day. Every time we get fearful and defensive, or pull back rather than open up, or hold a grudge and hold on to our way is the best way. Sometimes I think we're all a little more like my cat Grayson than we think. At least I know I am.
Tear down the walls, tear down the walls, tear down the walls between us. Tear down the walls, tear down the walls, tear down the walls between us. The clenched fist, the cordoned off heart, the borderlines always keeping us apart. The crossed arms, the closed up ears, the long high fence always keeping us in fear. Tear down the walls, tear down the walls, tear down the walls between us. Tear down the walls, tear down the walls, tear down the walls between us. Downcast eyes, the hard grip of hate, the words we shout and the words we do not say, the slow burn, the anger we feed, scarring souls with the lies that we keep. Tear down the walls, tear down the walls, tear down the walls between us. Tear down the walls, tear down the walls, tear down the walls between us.
God, hear our laments for the walls in our world, the ones we see and the ones that we need to see more clearly. like the walls of racism and fear of others and scarcity.
God, forgive us for the walls known and unknown we build, the barriers we put up between each other, and we give thanks for those living and those who have gone before us, who've been breaking down walls and showing us a different way.
Tear down the walls, tear down the walls, tear down the walls between us. Tear down the walls, tear down the walls, tear down the walls between us. We bring the wood, the iron, the concrete, the fire. We build these walls every day. We carry the hurt, the fear, the shame and the tears, our beautiful barricades. These walls, we hate them, but these walls, we make them. But these walls, it's time to pray now. Tear down the walls, tear down the walls between us. Tear down the walls, tear down the walls, tear down the walls between. Tear down the walls, tear down the walls, tear down the walls, tear down the walls between us. Tear down the walls, tear down the walls, tear down the walls between us. Tear down the walls, tear down the walls, tear down the walls between us. Tear down the walls, tear down the walls, tear down the walls between us. So I can see you, so you can see me too. So I can see you, so you can see me too.
God, may we have the courage to be your people, tearing down walls and living as if we truly believed we're better together.
So I can see you, so you can see me too.